They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things.
I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand.
It's when you don't want to be a part of their club that pisses them off.
Oh my God. You won't believe the tea that's brewing right now. In an absolutely shocking revelation, rumors are flying that Ice Cube has dropped a massive bombshell about why Busta Rhymes might have been so eager to publicly defend Diddy. You know, the one drowning in those endless scandals? Word on the street is it has everything to do with some pretty personal stuff about Busta's private life, and let's just say, certain preferences that people have been whispering about. But honey, that's not even the juiciest part. What's really got everyone's tongues wagging is Busta's own controversial past. Those mysterious rumors and accusations that were never quite put to bed, if you know what I mean.
I was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section.
Like, seriously, what does this say about why he's choosing to stand by someone like Diddy? Is there more to this story than meets the eye? Could this be the final nail in the coffin for Busta's career? Let's spill all the tea. Ever since Ice Cube allegedly dropped this bombshell, social media has been absolutely losing it. Everyone and their mother is analyzing why Busta Rhymes would stick his neck out for Diddy at the Venom. The Last Dance premiere, Busta tried to play peacemaker, telling Extra that everyone needs to calm down about Diddy's legal drama, saying it's all blown way out of proportion. Sure, he admitted that if there's truth to those allegations, then yeah, prosecute away. But he's not here for all this rush to judgment.
Also, would like for everyone to be mindful of the thirst and the urgency and the need to speak on the situation.
Busta was literally begging people to just chill and let the truth come out naturally. He was so over his social media being flooded with people's hot takes, calling it thirsty. Method Man's on the same page, totally fed up with Diddy's drama being dragged into every single hip-hop conversation. I mean, we all know Busta and Diddy go way back. They've got hits together and everything, and Busta's definitely not the only one still in Diddy's corner these days.
I think a lot of times people don't realize how insensitive it could be to have opinions on things that you have no understanding of outside of what you're being told.
But here's where it gets super interesting. People are starting to ask the real questions. Why would Busta publicly back someone whose name is constantly wrapped up in scandal, especially given his own, let's say, colorful history? Busta Rhymes might be known for those wild performances and iconic rap style, but honey, the rumors have followed him for years. We're talking whispers about secret relationships and those, interesting fashion choices that have had people talking. And while he's never come right out and addressed these rumors, well, some people think this might be exactly why he's Team Diddy right now.
To the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. But I know he was in the little group, so if I go out with...
The plot thickens, darlings. This Busta Diddy connection, it's looking deeper than just industry friends supporting each other. Could it be that Busta sees his own struggles reflected in Diddy's situation? Or maybe, just maybe, there's some kind of unspoken bond built on shared secrets and mutual understanding? Some insiders are spilling that there's this whole brotherhood thing going on, where loyalty trumps everything else. And get this, some conspiracy theorists are suggesting Busta's support might be more calculated than it seems. Like, is he trying to keep his own name clean? Avoid some unwanted attention? Given how these kinds of allegations tend to spread in Hollywood, some think Busta's support isn't just friendship, it's all part of some bigger strategy.
He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before.
The real question on everyone's minds, is Busta's loyalty to Diddy really about keeping his own closet locked tight? And speaking of Ice Cube's big reveal, this isn't just some random gossip, honey. This is a calculated move from someone who's always been about exposing those pulling the strings behind the scenes.
That we all gotta deal with.
Insiders are buzzing that Ice Cube's recent comments might be more than just shade. They're saying he's seen things with his own eyes. You know, Cube's always been vocal about those Hollywood power players, the ones who decide who makes it and who doesn't. He's been dropping hints about these super secret alliances among the industry elite for years.
And they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing.
And now, with Busta cozying up to scandal magnate Diddy, some are saying it's not just about friendship, it's about showing loyalty to the same powerful circles Ice Cube's been warning us about. The gossip mill is working overtime, suggesting Cube's statements are actually a warning shot, exposing just how deep these connections really go.
So determined to prove him wrong that it forced me to excel. He wanted me to do what he wanted me to do. He used to force me to...
This totally adds a whole new layer to everything Ice Cube's been saying about those industry puppet masters. Could he be hinting that Busta's past, you know, all those persistent rumors and questionable choices, has basically forced him to play by certain rules? Maybe his connection to Diddy isn't about friendship at all, but about protecting himself in an industry where backing the right people can make or break you. Things got even more scandalous when rumors started flying about Busta maybe living a similar lifestyle to Diddy. And then, OMG, Busta started trending after his former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, spilled some major tea, claiming the rapper had some pretty specific requests involving young men. Big Homie CC went as far as calling Busta a super zest monster.
Busta Rhymes before
Oh, yeah.
in some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super zest monster.
According to Big Homie CC's shocking revelations, there was this lawyer in Busta's entourage who happened to be gay, and apparently, Busta was so insistent on having him nearby that he literally pulled the guy over, tucking him away in a corner with the group. And wouldn't you know it, the lawyer ended up staying right there with Busta and his crew.
Like this man, I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so...
But wait, it gets even juicier. Big Homie CC claimed that Busta's alleged interest in men is basically an open secret in certain circles. Adding fuel to this fire, a popular male YouTuber's video just went viral where he spilled some serious tea. This openly gay YouTuber shared how Busta allegedly tried picking him up outside a club, inviting him to the VIP section. According to him, Busta even held his hand all gentle-like, asking him to come inside.
Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first.
The YouTuber.
OMG, talk about drama. The YouTuber's boyfriend got totally jealous, and it turned into this huge blow-up right in the middle of a New York City street. Needless to say, he never made it inside the club with Busta. But honey, this is not the first time Busta's been connected to LGBTQ+T. Hip-hop hasn't exactly been rolling out the rainbow carpet, if you know what I mean. It's been like this unspoken rule. Nobody cares what you do, just don't come out. And with big names like Busta dodging questions about how the LGBTQ+ community might feel embarrassed, well, it's no wonder up-and-coming artists aren't exactly rushing to live their truth. But times are changing, sweeties. Thanks to icons like Lil Nas X and Frank Ocean, the hip-hop scene is finally starting to evolve. Even Snoop Dogg, yes, that Snoop Dogg, has had a change of heart. Remember when he said that whole thing about the locker room? But now, the times, they are a-changing. Speaking of changes, let's talk about Busta's infamous walkout moment. Picture this. He's doing this PBS documentary called Hip Hop Beyond Beats and Rhymes, and...
Flatbush, Brooklyn. I thought Long Island was soft. My mom's told me we had to go. I was vexed. I ain't even gonna front. I got to Long Island, I saw a flower.
The second they brought up homophobia in hip-hop culture, what does our boy Busta do? He literally gets up and walks out, like couldn't run away fast enough. But wait, the plot thickens. Fast forward to when Frank Ocean came out, and suddenly Busta's singing a different tune. He's all, whatever that man does in his personal space is that man's choice, and I'm an extremely huge fan. Talk about a change of heart. But honey, the real tea started spilling in Miami. In 2006, Busta shows up at this restaurant full of drag queens and gay men. Now, given his supposed feelings about the LGBTQ+ community, why would he pick that spot? Things got heated when a young gay fan tried to congratulate him. Busta allegedly lost it, screaming and causing this whole scene. And the drama just keeps coming. A construction worker filed this harassment report, claiming Busta was getting aggressive, but the NYPD wasn't buying it, saying they didn't see anything worth pursuing. But this wasn't Busta's only run-in. Earlier that same year, he nearly threw hands with someone in Times Square over some wild accusations.
Let me tell you something, man. The gay community is here. Like it's not secretive. When you're in the industry,
Now, while hip-hop's trying to move forward, some folks are stuck in the past. Remember when Offset dropped that controversial line in Boss Life? The backlash was intense. He had to jump on Instagram to do damage control, saying, "I got love for all people," and claiming he didn't even write the line. But here's where it gets really interesting. A podcaster named Nora spilled some serious tea about working with gay rappers, and honey, the way he was dropping hints about Busta. Well, let's just say it got people talking. As Ice Cube's bombshell continues to rock the industry, all eyes are on Busta and his controversial support of Diddy. One person summed it up perfectly. This isn't even about being gay. It's about abusive power and control, making people do whatever they want. And that's the piping hot tea for today. Until next time, keep those ears perked for more juicy updates. Goodbye, darlings.